Welcome to Business and Computation Analytics. Today, I will explain about how to use the RStudio in solving the linear programming problem. We will use the same problem, which is the Flair Furniture Company. Yeah. As you may see in here, this is the RStudio environment. Yeah, it consists of the windows is separated into 4 section, yeah, of 4 windows in here. The upper left one is the place where we can use to write down the script, and the below one is the console. And then if we want to see the variable, the resulted variable, we can see it in here. And then the below one, yeah, at the right and below section is the one that we can manage the file, plots, packages, and so on. In order to use the linear programming, you have to make sure that you have the package that we call it LPSOL. LPSOL. Yes, this one. LPSOL. If you don't have it, you need to install it first. Yeah, install and find out the package LPSOL. Yeah, you have to find this package and then going to install. I already installed in my environment, so you have to do this first. Yeah, and make sure you check this one. Yeah. Okay, then let's continue. Yeah, let's continue. And then I will work in this console, and you may see later on the variable is showing up in here. Yeah. Then what we have to do at the very beginning is to import the library. So which library I want to use. So I type in the library, and then the library that I want to use is LPSOL. Yeah. Then I just put at the enter here. Okay. It's nothing happened because this is just import. And then I want to set the objective function. So f.objective should be here. And then is equal to, I put it this one as a metric. Yeah. As you remember that our objective function, the cost function that is for producing the table and chair is 70 for a table and 50 for chair. So this is okay. And then once we finish, and then we need to define what is the constraint is. So f stands for function, and then con is constraint. So equal, again I set it this one as a metric. So c, then here open bracket, and then we write down all the constraint as a metric. So the first row is 4, then 3, then going to the second row 2, and then 1. Here as I should put in this, sorry, matrix, how many rows that we have. So I put it number of rows. I have number of row is 2, and then is separated by a row. Then I put it this one as 2. Okay, so this is how we can set the constraint. And then we should set the sign. Yeah, whether this is a bigger, lesser, or what type of sign. So we type in f direction in this case, so equal to this, we need to set it. Then so this is less than equal for the first constraint, and then for the second constraint again Yeah, and we have to put in the less than equal. So this is how we can represent the direction or the sign in R. And then last input is the right hand side. So FRHS in this case is equal to C. As we remember that the first machine limit time is 240 and the second one is 100. We just simply put it like this, then press it enter, and then okay, we finish all the setup. And then what we have to do, we want to find the maximum or the profit that we have. We type in the LP, and here is linear programming. Then we set it whether this is maximum or minimum. So I put it max in here because we want to maximize the profit. Then comma, as you may see in the tooltip in here, so objective function, objective should be f dot objective, and then comma once again, and then what is the constraint in here? So f dot const, comma again, and then we need to define the direction. So f dot direction, and then lastly f dot, in this case we should right hand side, declare right hand side. So RHS, so it's written there. So this is the function where we can find the profit that we had. So we just press it enter, and then you see in here as success, the objective function is 4,100. So this is the maximum profit that we can get. And then how we can get to here? So I want to know the variable, actually, the variable to reach this, this maximum profit. Yeah. Okay. Then what we have to do is to type in the same one. So maximize, then comma, then objective function, comma, constraint, then comma again, then direction, comma again, right hand side at the last one. So it is actually the same with the previous one, only that we put this mark, and then I want to see the solution is. Then we just press the enter here. So you see it, yeah. You see that in order to produce that one, the variable number one or the product one, we have to produce a number is 30. The product two is the number is 40. Okay, I think so. This is the end of our explanation about how we can use RStudio to solve linear programming problem.